My name is Galeyeva Amina. I'm a first-year student of Business Administration Group. I chose the topic of tourism in Kazakhstan since I'm interested in this topic and I believe that it needs to be developed and everyone should know about the beauties of our country. Kazakhstan is a unique region in the world because of its history, geographical position, in size, being the world's ninth largest country and located in the center of Eurasia, it's also the largest landlocked country in the world. These factors have resulted in the country's particular climate and nature, which seems to absorb the brightest example of the landscape of both continents. In addition, the complicated history of Kazakh people and the constant interaction of nomadic lifestyle with settled people in South Kazakhstan. Ancient cities have led to Kazakhstan's unique and authentic culture. This important and usually the most modest site of Kazakhstan is the ancient Great Steppe, the birthplace of a lot of present nations of Eurasia and the keeper of numerous secrets of the past. Despite the decades of nuclear tests in Semipalatinsk region and the plowing of the steppe and plant undercrops, living of square kilometers of this ancient natural complex preserved here in its original form. In April, the flowers and herbs are transforming the monotonous landscape ochre, which explode all shades of red, orange, blue, yellow flowers. Autumn is a time of harvest and wilting grass, when the markets are literally crammed with fruit recently collected, and the air is filled with the aroma of hundreds of species grasses. Yalatau and Kinyalatau mountains are one of the biggest attractions of Kazakhstan travels. 4,000 meters altitude plus the majestic mountain peaks filling two ridges from east to west between Almaty and Lake Issyk-Kul in Kyrgyzstan. It's a beautiful area of mountain glaciers, wild rivers and steep valleys used by nomadic herders as summer pasture, as well as excellent trekking territory for travels. Hantiagri is one of the most beautiful mountain peaks of the world and the dreams of every climber in majestic seven-sounder of northern Tianshan. The peak is so popular because of its unusually beautiful form of a perfect pointed pyramid. Side lakes are three pretty green lakes filled with pure glacier water located in the steep forest foothills of Kinyalatau, about 110 kilometers to the east of Almaty. The lakes were formed by the river Kolsai at an altitude of about 2,000 meters. Travelers can arrange helicopter excursions to the lakes from Almaty or on foot from Saty. But much more interesting is the horse tour to the lakes on the picturesque mountain trails. Lake Balkhash, which lies in the east part of Kazakhstan, is a unique natural formation. Balkhash is huge in size but very shallow. The east part of the lake has salty water, while the west part completely fresh. So even the fish species that live in different parts of lake are different. Along the other major lakes of Kazakhstan, everyone can visit the beautiful Zaysan Lake in the east, Alakol in the southeast, and Tingis in the center. Nevertheless, in Kazakhstan there are almost 7,000 natural lakes. The total area of water surface is more than 45,000 square kilometers. Also, the last but not the least attraction of Kazakhstan that we should mention is the first in the world outer space port located near Baikonur city. It was there from Baikonur Cosmodrome that the spaceship Vostok with a cosmonaut on board was launched into space. Thus, Yuri Gagarin became the first man ever to have stepped into the expanse of the universe. This is where my presentation came to the end. We all need to know the peculiarities of tourism in our country, and I hope that tourism will only develop. And thank you for your attention.